So we've been discussing on the show a little bit recently about Tarantino, what he's going to do next. There's the infamous 10th movie, right? There was rumors that he wanted to direct a Star Trek movie. That seems like an interesting idea. I'd be intrigued by that. Then there was always rumors that maybe he won't direct anymore. Maybe Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the last one. He actually just recently said in an interview that it's his greatest achievement, he believes. But anyways, that being said, we have some new news, and this is coming to us from the guys over at Screen Rant, I believe. And yeah, apparently in 2023, he plans to direct like an 8-episode television series, not like a streaming series. It sounds like he would prefer this to actually be on TV. But now, this is interesting because it seems like he's kind of running from that 10th movie now, right? A little bit. Yeah. And then B, it kind of seems like something he's never really been interested in. I mean, this is a guy that even just recently was, a lot in interviews talking about, the cinematic experience and how important it is and how Marvel isn't real art and all that kind of stuff because, he's a big film fan and he's a big fan of the movie-going experience. So it's a little interesting to see that he would want to do this, but I think it kind of gives him time to really think more about that 10th movie because he did always say that after he did the 10th movie that he would want to be done making movies.
At least directing.
Right, as a director, right. But that doesn't mean he couldn't continue directing series. And so this kind of gives him the ability to dip his toe in while still being able to maybe do that 10th movie later on down the road. So, yeah, I think this is very interesting. I don't think there's a lot of information about the series in particular. But yeah, I mean, he has directed a few like small episodes of TV and stuff in his career, but nothing like this. So this is very interesting, very intriguing. Lucas, you're hearing this. What are your thoughts on this, man?
I'm very excited for it, man. I love Quentin Tarantino. I don't think I've seen something of his that I didn't enjoy. Not every one of them are masterpieces, but a couple of them are, man. So I'm really looking forward to it. He's always talked about that 10th movie, and still kind of holding out hope that it's going to be a Kill Bill 3. We'll see. But otherwise, I'm happy to know that he is going to, even though he's going to do one more film and then, hang up his director cap. That
maybe, right, though.
Maybe. Well, and that's what I was.
That's what he says. That's what they all say.
That's what I'm getting to, is that I don't think he includes, like, what is it, Death Proof or Jackie. One of those movies he co-directed as well, and I don't think he considers that.
The Grindhouse one? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of his. So all I'm getting at is that we might still see him. Obviously, he's moving into doing a TV show now. We might see him do other shows.
Well, the nine is with Kill Bill counting as one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's fair.
So yeah, because Kill Bill was shot. He actually shot it all at once. Yeah. So, and the studio is the one that split it up. Mm-hmm. He made a full movie, and they were like, "No, we're gonna split this into 2 movies," and he was against the idea. Actually,
interesting.
So to him, that was just one movie. He didn't direct 2 movies.
Well, maybe then we'll get 2 more. We'll get 1 more in volume 3 of that. It's all one movie,
right? Yeah, he'll pull a Peter Jackson on us in his finale and give us the Lord of the Rings. Hey, they were talking about making what kind of Quentin Tarantino Lord of the Rings trilogy would look like. I don't even know. Cool. I don't know. Cool. It would be unique, at least. That's for sure. To say the least. Yeah. It would be unique. But go on.
It'd be interesting. I don't know. I was just gonna say, I love Quentin Tarantino. So do we know anything about, like, has he just said I'm doing a limited series?
That's really it. I mean, I have the article pulled up here, and I mean, there was reports, if you remember, of him doing the series with Leonardo DiCaprio about what's his name? From Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Bounty Law. Bounty
Yeah,
Law. They
yeah,
were
the
supposed to
actor,
do that.
yes, right.
Maybe that's this that he's kind of talking
I
about.
would love that.
I mean, we all, as weird as that sounded when that news dropped, we were all like, okay.
I mean, a Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leo in a TV show? Quentin Tarantino directed a TV show?
Well, that's another thing, too, is that kind of reminds me of what you were talking about earlier about how he had been in interviews and the news stuff lately. Just, about how important cinematic experiences are, and it's true. But there's something to be said as well about the silver screen cinematic, the smaller screen cinematic experience. And especially, man, we live in a great time for TV. We live in the golden age of TV.
For sure.
And
I say it all the time. It's facts.
And this is a great example of that. This is a great reference to that because, I mean, one of the greatest directors, at least in my opinion, like living and working right now, is moving over to do a TV show. Whereas before, when he started making movies, I doubt he would have ever considered making a TV show, really, and so.
Yeah, apparently there's a show called Justified, and they were talking about him being the director on a reboot of that. But specifically here, I want to read from this article so we can put it to rest. He said, this is from Screen Rant. While promoting his new book, Cinema Speculation, which is just more old Hollywood shit by a dude that's been talking about the same shit for a decade. And speaking at the event, the acclaimed director mentioned that he planned to shoot an 8-episode series sometime in 2023. However, Tarantino did not specify any story or production details, so it is unclear whether he's referring to the Justified reboot or a new project beyond that, or Bounty Law. I mean, it could very well be that as well, which would be, again, I think that'd be kind of interesting. I mean, it's not something that I'm like, woo, I'm glad they're doing this, but
what, Bounty Law?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I love the character.
Right, yeah,
it was great. And
Yeah.
would that mean then? Would Brad Pitt be back as a stuntman, or
Right,
what would that
right.
look like? Like, would it be an actual TV series in the movie with the actor, with the character, played by the actor that is right? Which that would be really cool. I mean, I know that there's, he said before that his movies all take place almost in their own
same
cinematic universe.
Yeah.
But some of those things are like TV series within that universe.
Sure.
Right? And clearly, I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood showed that. So I think if he went that route, that would be really, I mean, very, very much Tarantino-y, but very unique and very, I would love that, I think.
Right,
so.
for sure. But guys, yeah, you guys are hearing all this Tarantino TV show shit. Let us know down in the comment section. What are you guys' thoughts on it? Like, are you interested in him doing a TV show? Would you rather see him direct another movie? Are you done with Tarantino? Do you even like Tarantino? Definitely let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below.